All right, guys, welcome to the Vegas On-Chain AMA. We have What's Up representing the team here. Guys, just a reminder, AMAs are never endorsements. They are a chance for us to ask questions, and nothing you hear is financial advice. What's up? Tell us about your project, man.
Again, thanks Achilles for having us here. It's a pleasure. And yeah, I would just love to start from simple things first. Well, this project is quite in development for quite a while, and because it's in development for quite a while, it's actually done. So no these thingies like this will be after launch, blah blah blah. Everything's done. All the dApps, all the custom bots, audits, double KYC, private docs, marketing agency, everything is set up. So basically, we are here just to explain why this will gonna moon hard. So
Great. So
yeah.
what have you guys developed, and what do you plan on launching? Yeah, tell us.
Could you repeat that last bit?
You said everything is ready for launch. What is ready? What have you guys developed?
Oh yeah. Well, okay. Let's start a bit from the main part on what's the idea and how it works. So basically, it's Vegas Vibe lottery jackpot contract, and it solves one simple thing. Like always, you open a new project and you look at it and like, oh, I'm not sure. Maybe it will go, maybe no. Probably dump. Not like these as you see in the millionth project on API. The millionth project on sleep to earn, sex to earn, kiss to earn, whatever. This is a bit different. So basically, there is one simple thing that gives a lot of FOMO. So we have a jackpot. The jackpot is fed by the taxes. So like if you're the last one who buys a minimum of 0.1 BNB, a clock turns on. And it shows, and it goes down from 10 minutes to 0. If you're the lucky guy who manages to get it to 0, you automatically get half of the jackpot immediately, straight in BNBs. So the competition for the jackpot is always there. So you get the point where I'm saying that FOMO is always there too. So the jackpot is always fed by buys and sells. So whatever happens, there's always buys because everyone wants to win it, and there's always a jackpot because we only give away half of it. So there's one logical question that goes like, okay, we could play this forever. Yeah, like guys could just buy forever and nobody wins. To solve this, the jackpot is capped at 50K. So if the jackpot reaches $50,000, a thing called the pump happens, and the pump is basically a buyback. So it takes 30% of the jackpot, so at this case 30% from 50K, and does a buyback, so everyone wins then. So it kind of is a little FOMO machine. To add to it, we have two additional things. There's a dApp, a custom dApp that you can open with your phone, whatever, even a TV if it supports web. You don't need to connect a wallet. And it shows live stats, like live. What's the time remaining? What's the last buyer? How many seconds left till the jackpot will be given out? How many left till the pump? And the main thing is there's a custom bot in the Telegram group that shows all the info live. So basically it gives you updates every like minute, and in the last minute every 15 seconds. And you can ask him questions, basically, what's the last jackpot, how many are bought, am I the top buyer if you're doing buy contests or similar things. And to make it even easier, you can buy, do quick buys through the bot and through the dApp too. So basically you just connect to the dApp, press express buy, and it does a 0.1 buy instantly. Same with the bot. You go to slide to his DMs, talk with him. It guides you through. It creates a new wallet. You can fill as many tokens as you want there, BNBs. It will give you back the private key. And every time you will press quick buy, without even pressing accept or anything, it will just instantly buy. So the thing is, in casinos, if you put a coin in and you lose, yeah? Over here, if you put a coin, you're basically still investing. And because you're still investing, it's technically, you're just riding the green wave, yeah?
Right. So the amount that you purchase, you still get to keep. It just doesn't, you're using that as an entry for the jackpot. Okay, man, I got to ask this question. So, I have some friends that created a project that was like very similar in concept to this. Where did you get your idea?
Getting back to this, we are not those kind of things that want to try things and see it fail. We see something good, we improve it, we make it more sustainable, that it would not go like the last one went 80x and went to dust. We made it more sustainable, lower taxes, smaller buybacks, and in general, it has a lot smaller private sale. So like if you guys want to sell half of your tokens to private sale and fair launch it, you know what will gonna happen, do you? So this is an improved version.
Okay, so what? I think the biggest flaw of the initial one was that when somebody won the jackpot, it was paid in tokens. Is that the same thing for you guys?
No, it's paid in BNBs.
Okay, that's an improvement. So the taxes are constantly accumulating BNB, and then
it's open liquefying every time, and we did not done the thing like you sell half of all the tokens for private sale and fair launch it, because then if you have ATXs, you know what will gonna happen.
Okay, so how much money have you guys raised in a private sale?
The private sale has been done by Brothers Marketing Agency. It's 50 BNB, and it all went straight to the marketing.
Okay, and was that by the brothers?
Yes, Brothers Marketing Agency is doing our marketing because we are good at doing projects, but we are terrible shooters.
That's fair. I like the brothers a lot, I gotta say.
They're cool.
Channel. Okay. So will you be launching with a pre-sale?
Yeah, the pre-sale is tomorrow. It's a small one, only 200 BNBs, hard cap, and it's a whitelisted one. I think you can win some whitelist spots at your channel today, can't we?
Yeah, we're going to give away some spots too. That's awesome. All right, so you have a total of 250 BNB raised. Was your private sale vested at all?
It's only 25% more than the pre-sale, so it's not vested, as it would be for all of the pre-sale is the same.
Okay, so they get an extra 25% bonus is what you're saying, the private sellers.
Yep.
Gotcha. Okay, so you talked about the taxes being the primary funding of this. I know you guys have to have the treasury all loaded up if you want to do the jackpot. What are the taxes of the project?
It's 9% buy and 9% sell. So still reasonable to do some swing trading if you like it, or just hold and stake, which I would recommend, because the staking dApp, I can't really go into detail with all the percentage, but there will be one pool that might give up to 5,000% APY. It's a special one, so the lucky ones that will win some special events will have a place in it.
Okay. I mean, we're very familiar with the concept of this project. I guess, what it's going to come down to is your guys' execution of it. So who is the team? And have you guys worked together before?
Basically, the team is based, the core team is based in Lithuania, Vilnius. We know each other. We have been working with each other. And we have two more devs. One is from USA and one is from Kazakhstan.
Okay. How do you guys know each other?
Basically, we've been in the space for a while, like from 2017. So yeah, like random encounters, and here you go. You sit with that guy, and you know it by name, drinking beer, and like that's how it started, basically, like a long time ago already. It's like, yeah, it's 5 years from 2000. Yeah, so basically, yeah, the team, the core team, we know each other for like 5 years.
So you guys have been in, I mean, 5 years is before there were smart chains. So, I mean, you guys were trading on menus back then?
Yeah, we're basically friends, you can say. Well,
okay.
Yeah, you can say that. Yeah, we are friends. We're colleagues and friends. So we used to trade together. We had a little desk, trading desk. So we used to do that thing. So we know each other for quite a while.
All right. What about the security as far as all the wallets are concerned? Do you guys have a multi-sig wallet, or is one person holding the control?
I have it.
Just you.
I am privately doxed. I have double KYC. So if I screw up, you probably guys will gonna break my doors.
Who's your KYCs through?
It's Cookie Sale and Pink Sale.
All right. What's your pre-sale going to be on?
It was gonna be on Cookie Sale.
Cookie Sale.
Yeah, it's like a new trendy thing. So we like new things. So we thought it was gonna be a good idea to just try the Cookie Sale.
I gotta say, Cookie Sale is becoming bigger and bigger. I'm quite impressed by them. Okay. So will you guys be running your own marketing for the actual launch of the project, or are the brothers doing that as well?
For the actual launch, yeah, brothers will still do it.
Okay. Do you know what the plans are?
We have 24 hours gap between launch, between the finalization and launch. So I've seen only the big names. Basically, the agreement over there is simple. They do what they need to do, and by their track record, they always do the job. Good, perfect. Call it whatever. They just do it. Like I literally watched when our AMA started. Now I literally watched one of their clients. It's like I think it's Tsuyoki Inu.
Yeah,
it's bullish from Japanese. Yeah, it filled like in a couple of minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, man, they're great at what they do.
Yeah. So
we had Tsuyoki on here yesterday for an AMA. Yeah, or it's pronounced Suzuki for whatever reason. Yeah.
I can't pronounce Japanese things. Sorry.
No, me too. They have to tell me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So everything that you have is going to be live at launch. You mentioned that earlier, correct?
Yeah. It's all done. The dApps are working. You can check them out now. It's just that they are showing zeros because the contract is not live, and it shows actually zero because it is zero. The staking app is live too, but the pools are not because we have to launch the contract first and then just turn on the pools. They're already presetted, so I basically need to click a couple buttons. The bot itself is ready to. It's in the group. You can talk to him. It just doesn't show the main info because it doesn't have anything to show yet. It will just always say no jackpot, no buys. So yeah, we are basically ready. We are audited by a company named Interfi Network, if you know that one.
I do know Interfi. Yes, I've heard them. I've heard them before, and I've read a few of their audits. Sure.
Yeah, so it's audit. The audit is done by them. So we are on the safe side with this.
Okay, and did the audit come back with any low-level warnings?
I could go through them. There is some mainly same things. It's low risk centralization risks, because we can change some things on the jackpot. So we can increase the time, like do it 30 seconds, do it 15 minutes. So yeah, it's just the centralization warnings.
Okay. So I'm looking at the website here. I gotta say, yeah, we were very familiar with this idea, and it looks like, I mean, that B&B upgrade, that's a big deal there. It says some of your partners are Bogged Finance, Dex Tools, Benzinga, Yahoo Finance, MarketWatch, GitBook. What do these partnership means exactly?
Basically, you can press on the press releases over there, and these are the short links to the contract to buy. So if you press on Benzinga now, it's a press release over there already.
Yeah, I'm looking at your Yahoo Finance article right now.
Yeah,
well done.
It's all there. It's already all there. So we came prepared.
Well done, my man. So this cost you guys a lot more than 50 B&B to put together, correct?
Well, if you know your way around, but yeah, a bit more.
So how does the team make money from this? Are you guys holding tokens, or do you receive a percentage of taxes?
We get 2% of the taxes.
Okay.
So 2% each way, we get it. And we hold 3% from the 3% of the tokens.
You're holding 3% of the supply. Is that vested, or do you guys get that right off the bat? Is that vested, or
the last part? We can't access it at first days. So basically, we can access it 1% in the third day, 1% at the sixth day, and I think 1% on the ninth day. There will be locks pinned before the launch for everyone to see.
Okay. How long is your liquidity pool going to be locked?
For 1 year.
1 year.
Yeah. I think if there will be a need, it's quite easy to extend it.
All right. Well, let's jump to some of my community questions here. So
yeah, no worries.
We're going to start with let's see, Bull Rider. Good one. Why did you guys choose Cookie Cell? What benefit do you guys see to launching off of Cookie Cell?
We kind of love to catch the trends, just to be on the trendy part. So yeah, Cookie Sale offered a really nice deal, so we couldn't resist it. And well, the structure of the launchpad is similar to others, so there's nothing that people would find offensive or they would not love to use it. So it's easy to use, new thing, and we are just glad to be a part of it.
Agreed. Cookie Sale's pretty cool. So is Jackpot.
Yeah, Jackpot too, but we went with Cookie Sale for this one. So not a lot to mention over there. It's just a new trend. So it used to be Pink Sale. Now it's a bit more like Jackpot, Cookie Sale. Whoever will go up, whoever will gonna invent something new that others don't have, it's.
Yeah, I love Pink Sale. I gotta say, it's good to see there being some diversification of the market. It makes everyone better. Like if you have one person who dominates, prices just go up. It's good to see it spread out.
Yeah, because there's competition, so Pink Sale will have to improve. And if Pink Sale will improve, the market will see new things and will be probably a lot safer. Because I saw they are working on the safety side now.
All right. Yeah, I'd like to see. I mean, the fact that they all changed the aspect of the tokens being dumped, I can't believe we tolerated that for as long as we did. Like, that was just an expectation.
Oh, man, that used to be crazy.
Crazy. I'm very happy that changed.
Like first time when I saw it, I said it's a rug. And the dev sent me a transaction and it literally stated pink sale sold. And like everyone's like, how can it be like the price went down by a third? Well, but because there is competition, so competition breeds new things. So that's why we don't see these things anymore.
Agreed. Agreed. All right, let's see. Huh. Good one. Sam, do you want to just ask in VC? You want to hear?
My voice is not good against this, so no.
Oh, sister. Okay. I got you. All right, let's go. Let's see. What is the criteria of your project that makes it more sustainable than other similar projects?
I think we could go back a bit to the part that I said that lower taxes, small private sales, small, just to fund it, and not to like, the thing is, if you do a pre-sale and a private sale, and the difference is only 25%, so basically it was not like a fair launch. Like you remember those classic ones that you just put in liquidity and you fair launch it.
Sure.
Like if you do this thing, it's not sustainable for a long while because all the private sellers will gonna dump hard. So in this way, it has a lot lower buyback because you don't have to anticipate it and just sell on it, because it's just a way to improve the price and not and change the sentiment basically to a bullish one, and not to encourage you to dump. Because if you see like an immediate 50%, the price changes like in 50% in like no time, it's a huge incentive to sell, yeah. So the jackpot has to be more sustainable. The buyback has to be more sustainable. So it's tuned down. The taxes are tuned down. It's done in BNBs. So it's all the way hands down better. So, and you don't have to be afraid of the private sale because they are the minority in this case. They don't have a lot more than you. And because you all know how this project works, so the sentiment will be a bullish one at launch. So expect a great launch, and with the staking and all the details tuned down, you can expect greater sustainability.
Speaking of, because you guys have staking, I'll ask a question real quick. What is your token allocation? What tokens are going where exactly?
It's in our white paper, so you can open it up real quick, because I would not mess up. So basically, 10% is for staking. So basically, it will go straight to the staking contract, and it will be allocated from it. We won't gonna have any disposal of it, so it will do it automatically. It will just create new pools on demand. So basically, there's special events like we want to make some FOMO. We want to change the timer maybe from 10 minutes to 5 and encourage someone to win that jackpot. And the losers will get placed at a special staking pool and things like that. So that's the staking part.
And you have 3 staking pools, is that correct?
It will be up to 5 at launch. Well, not at launch correctly, like 4 hours at launch, after launch, because I'm gonna be doing the launch itself. So when I'm done with it, I'm gonna turn on the staking, and it usually gets people in a good mood, and they see that the all initial launch craziness is done, yeah, and then you can safely choose a spot to stake.
Okay. All right, let's see. Sam, I don't really understand the second question here. Have you thought about creating a wallet that is meant to enter the competition a few times in a day so that if it wins the jackpot, it can pump the chart a random time and keeps high? So that is their buyback function that they have built in.
There is another buyback. Basically, every time someone wins a jackpot, like I can explain you like this, only 50% gets cashed out, yeah? So we take half of the jackpot, cash it out, and then 90% of that goes to the buyer, to the last buyer, and 10% of that goes to the buyback wallet. So basically, when the jackpot is won, it increases the price a bit.
Okay, so 10% goes back to the chart. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, so and this provides us with tokens if we would have not enough tokens to stake. So if we don't have enough, we can put in there. If we have enough, we can burn them. No problem.
Okay. All right, let's see. I like this one. So this was something we saw in the previous project. After people win the first 2 jackpots, those are usually the giant ones, right? The hype tends to die off a little bit, and then people get bored and sell. What is your plan to continue the hype after the initial few massive payouts?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Basically, what we would love to do is pick a time when most of our people are on and do special times. So like at that moment, we will gonna force you to win it. So basically the volume will gonna increase because you will gonna be, you're gonna go for a place in a staking pool, which has huge APY. So whoever wins that special event gets a place, and the time might even go to like 30 seconds. So like if there's no buy for 30 seconds, we'll give that jackpot away. So we'll set a special time of a day. Let's say like 10 p.m. UTC, yeah? And we all gather, and FOMO will be there. And we're all gonna have a good time. Because we obviously want you guys to win that jackpot.
No, sure, that's the fun of the project for sure.
Yeah,
okay.
It's just a great way to additionally earn. Like the concept itself is bullish, so we are expecting that it will gonna go like on 45% and straight up. But additional to that, you can still win in many ways and earn in many ways.
How do you mean additional to that? You can still win in many ways. What other ways can you win?
So yeah, you can enjoy when somebody wins the jackpot and you get a small buyback from it. You can enjoy, you can enjoy when the contract does a buyback. You can enjoy staking. You can participate in the special events when we shorten the jackpot time drastically, like 30 seconds. So you get the point. So we make sure that people would be engaged with us.
Yes, now I understand. Absolutely. There's many aspects to it that keep it exciting. I see.
Yeah.
All right. What is your starting market cap going to be if you fill the hard cap?
It would not be more than around 120, 150 Ks because it's a bit hard to say BNB is going around. So, but it should be somewhere in between 120 and 150 Ks.
Okay. And with a market cap, that reasonably low, what is your anti-bot strategy to make sure that you guys don't get hurt if the chart does 8-9x from there?
I can't really disclose you the anti-bot things because obviously if I would say everything, so you can think of a way around it. But there are some ways to block malicious actors from doing that. And I don't want to go into detail, but yeah, there is anti-bot. Don't try to do it. You get wrecked if you try to do it. I'm the guy who usually used to try it back in the day. I got wrecked plenty of times.
All right, that's fair. Do you have any preventative measures designed to have the same wallet not win the jackpot twice, or are you okay with that?
There is one special thing in there, and I won't gonna disclose it, but there is. We improved the contract itself a bit, so there is one special part that can take away the eligibility from you of getting the jackpot.
Okay, is this like a security thing?
Yeah, it is a security thing.
Yeah, there was some trickery played on the last contract like this. Okay. Let me see. Oh, what made you choose 0.1 BNB as the minimum payment to be eligible for the jackpot?
Oh, well, first of all, it's a nice round number. You don't have to type too many numbers if you don't want to use the quick buy or anything. You just put 0.1 and that's it. That's not too much money. So it's $30 or 31, 32. So it's a reasonable amount to be eligible to win the jackpot. And still, you can invest slowly, bit by bit, and build up your portfolio by just trying to win that jackpot. So it's like DCAing, but in a more intriguing way.
Interesting. Okay. So this is a question we kind of always ask, and I guess this isn't exactly what Sam asked, but I'm going to give it a shot. What are your target markets, and do you have any international reach as far as your telegrams are concerned?
So basically, this would be delegated to Brothers Marketing Agency mainly, but I'm gonna try and answer a bit of it. We are in plans of making Facebook ads, PooCoin ads. If you would check our roadmap, there is a couple moments where it says basically international communities. So we guys love Telegram and marketing. So basically, we'll probably try and make a lot of international groups and get the mods that talk in their native language, and that will be a lot more easier for them because we tried to talk with the Chinese people and it just does not work out for us. Yeah. So yeah, you kind of probably understand what I mean.
It's nice to have some help. Sure.
Yeah, it's nice to have some help that they actually can speak that language, and yeah, just have a separate group that people could maybe couch each other and just enjoy the fun part of it, because it's still crypto, it's still investing, but it just has that some that small additional thing that makes the process a lot more interesting.
Love it. All right. Next one comes from Passion. I like this question a lot. It says, if your project turns out to be a success, how will you handle the success of the project? What expansions do you have planned?
All right. Well, if you shoot to the stars, so you have to think big. So probably, most likely, we would need an upgrade. So it would be either another token on the same ecosystem, if you get what I mean, but with a lot more utility in it and in every way improved. So you can even think of it as a casino, but you can just make it like a dApp, and it will be interconnected with that one contract and the new one. So it would be still the same thing, but a lot more improved.
Okay. What improvements would you make specifically? Exactly, I don't really understand.
Basically, because we learn from past mistakes of others, yeah. So we're gonna have to do it again and see if there's something over there, and if there's nothing, we'll just add more to it, like more utilities, more games, bigger. We'll probably go a lot bigger too, because yeah, if you can win not like 50 grand but 250, it makes a lot of sense, and in many other ways. I just don't want to get in too much of the details because idea by idea, and whilst we are doing this, someone will gonna do it already.
I got you, no problem. All right, let's see. I'm gonna do one more of Passion's questions. Great. So Passion likes your website and your community, and they seem pretty nice and hyped. But as communities grow older, they lose that hype. What is your plan to maintain your community excitement?
I think we already talked about it from Sam, didn't we? About all those special events, special times.
Sure, you want to call that answered? That's fine. Next one. Let's see here. We will go to another good question. So this is not the first fork of LAS that we've seen. There have been a few of them out there. In such a competitive environment, what is going to put you apart from the other tokens that are attempting to do the same thing?
So
that comes from Rose.
This would probably go. Half of the answer is in the one that we talked about, what improvements are done. The other part is we have Brothers Marketing Agency. The third part is we don't have huge private sales. So when you combine all those threes, we have the upper hand on all of them.
Okay.
We have a lot bigger marketing budget, a lot smaller private pre-sale of only 10%, and the contract itself and the concept itself is improved. So yeah, and we are fully ready to go.
Okay. All right. Celius, I don't fully understand the question. I will ask it for you, though. So why do they have a commission for the buy and sell in the contract? Celius, are you in the VC? Do you mean the dev fee? All right, I'm sorry. I don't get that one enough to really concretely ask it. Let's keep going here. Good question. So from Crypto Pearl, so since there's no vesting for private sellers and pre-sellers, do you have any anti-dump mechanisms built into the project?
There will be max transaction, that's for sure. So you can't like just dump all of your bag. If you're a big whale, you can't do that. And obviously, if we would vest even the pre-sale, nobody does that. Like it's just all those crazy taxes that people just do for sell on the launch. My idea is that if you want to stay with us and you want to ride with us for the long term, you will gonna stay. If you want to just quickly cheat out, no one can stop you. If it's a good project, you'll do it like in the first 15 minutes. Because, oh my God, I have like 5x's. And they're gone. But because Brothers Agency done the private pre-sale, so it's kind of hard to get in there, I can tell you. So you have to know ways to get in there. So I don't think it went mainstream.
Okay. All right, let's see. I'm going to rephrase your question, Matt, but this is a good one. So because you guys have lower taxes and you're still aiming for a similarly sized jackpot, are you open to changing the taxes at any point, or is 9% hard-coded?
Well, I can tell you, because he missed the important thing, the jackpot is twice smaller. It's not 100K, it's 50.
So I think it's about the sustainability of it.
Yeah, it is. The jackpot itself is a lot smaller. The buybacks are smaller, but the tax is the same for the jackpot. So the jackpot gets fed. The jackpot gets fed basically the same rate if you would compare to it. So it is more sustainable, and there will always be a jackpot to win.
Okay. All right, guys, I think we're at the point where I kind of want to jump to VC. Does anybody in VC have a question right now?
Yes, I have. Can I ask?
Yeah, you may. Go ahead, my brother.
I would ask about win rate percentage? Can you tell that?
What do you mean by that? Like which
When you
win rate?
create online casino, you will set up win rate percentage. Okay, if I will play maybe 10 times, I win maybe 1 time. Do you understand?
Can I just quickly stop you right here? This is not a casino, and the win is directly upon other buyers. If you're like sitting there at 4 a.m. UTC, everyone's asleep, and you're just two guys fighting, so it's up to the other guy. There's no win rate in there. It's not actually a casino. It's just a jackpot lottery.
Okay, thank you.
No worries.
Thank you, Sham. Who else has a question for the team?
No worries.
I have a question.
Please go ahead, buddy.
So my question is, why was the VOC tokens not used for the jackpots? Why is the jackpot in cash cash? Sorry, why were VOC tokens not used?
Yeah, I think this part was already mentioned. It's just to avoid a big red candle on this chart. I think it's this part. If that's sufficient.
That was the
that
answer with the previous issue with the previous problem is, so if you pay out in tokens, buddy, that means they're going to sell the tokens to make the money, and then it dumps the chart.
Yeah, but this one sells it constantly. Like it swaps and liquefies it constantly.
I got in late, so I didn't hear that part. Sorry.
No worries, mate.
Not at all, man. You ask as many times as you want. You're good. Anybody else in the VC?
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah.
Mr. C.
Got a question. Yeah.
Go ahead, buddy.
So, you saying this night casino want to change my question, but we're going to ask it anyway. Hearing Vegas on chain makes me think about casino. So, would they be gambling on this, or is it going to be an in-app for maybe some other games like casino games? Is there any plans on that?
I will just first elaborate the thing. Like the gambling part itself is if you would put up something and you would lose it. Yeah. So like if you have to put up your 0.1 BNB and if you don't win, you lose it. So this part is not actually gambling because you don't lose it, but you are gambling against others. So if nobody buys, you're the winner. It's just a quite simple gamble on this part. So it's just made to create FOMO and to do a decent volume to get listed on all the CMCs and stuff like that easily. And in the future, it's always possible to implement things. I already talked about it. There would be a dApp that would probably involve some things. Like you mentioned, but because of regulatory concerns, I can't disclose all the full info yet, because it's usually just you have to jiggle around what's technically gambling, what's not, and what can we actually do, and what can't we? Because I don't want the FBI kicking my door.
Thanks for the answer. But would there be an in-app for the project?
Could you repeat that, mate?
Would there be an in-app? Like, would there be an app for the project, like for gaming?
The app is already there. There are two apps already now, the dashboard and the staking app. And I just said you that in the future, depending on the success level and on the lessons that we learn, we will go to that gambling space.
Thank you.
Thanks.
No worries.
All right. Why you? Go ahead.
Okay, thank you, Alois.
You're welcome, bud.
Casino games are so hard to win. Many people even fear betting thinking they will lose money. What is the difference between VOC and what is the real chance of winning if I am not a professional player?
Okay, so all right. So
I
basically,
love
the
you,
question
Wire.
is the same. The question is the same, yeah.
I told you you're going to
Okay,
answer the same questions, buddy. Let's go. What do you got?
yeah. So all right. First of all, this is not actually gamble. You don't lose it. You still own the tokens. If you still own the tokens, so basically, if every time you gamble, you just DCAing it. So basically, you're just still trading it, yeah? But on the additional side, the bonus, we actually can win the jackpot. And winning it, it doesn't have any win ratios or anything. It's plainly based if you are the one who manages to run the clock to zero. So if like the timer at that time is 10 minutes and there's no bias for 10 minutes, you're the winner. That's it. Like no special techniques. You don't have to be a professional trader or anything. Like I would highly encourage you, if you are still planning to invest in it, just not go all in, but just, you know, to try and actually win it. You know, pick your strategy, pick your time, get onto a special event and just try to win it, because that way you will actually earn decent money.
And the last, do you educate players who are addicted to gambling?
I like that question. You guys have any addiction prevention stuff?
Addiction prevention stuff. So like, all right.
Well, you got to say, man, you made this bet.
Yeah.
Like you named it Vegas, right? So Vegas makes this thing real gambling.
So probably this went not as intentioned. The intention was not to think that you are actually gambling, but to give you the same pleasure. So if you like investing and you do it profitably all the time, so basically, even if you're addicted to investments and you know, crypto and stuff, but you still manage to be profitable and do it properly, you don't need to treat it. If you can't profit and constantly lose, then you should not seek treatment, you should seek education. That would be my recommendation.
Thank you for answer. I'm afraid of gambling education and my wife will be angry. Thank you, Achilles.
Thank you for being here, buddy. All right, next up we have Enrique. Enrique, take it away, buddy. Oh, you're not unmuted. Okay, now you take it away, sir.
Yeah, I was muted. What's up, Achilles? What's up? What's up?
What's up, man?
So yeah, I think it's amazing. Like I've been on other projects that really moon with the idea. I think it's awesome. You guys have a nice art and all. The only thing that worries me is the pump mechanism. It kind of worries me because we might see some red candles after those pumps. I mean, have you guys considered like increasing sell tax right after the pump for like a few minutes to avoid dumping and actually get growing up the market wallet through them? Like if you see a huge, you know, green candle right after the price has not been won by anyone, so everyone that's trying to win is probably going to use that as a, you know, like as a green candle to get out. Like, do you guys consider increasing sell tax like automatically right after the pumps or something like that?
I can answer you really a good question. We were thinking about it. We were actually thinking about those taxes. So because you mentioned it, because I would have probably forgot to talk about it, but we plan to do a vote. So like every time we see that the pump is coming, keep in mind, this only does a 30% buyback. So if there's like 50 grand in it and it does 30%, so it won't gonna be a huge explosion, but it will make a nice green candle. But the community will gonna have to vote because it's quite easy to do it. We could actually probably do it, and just to make sure that you guys voted, and said that, all right, whoever wants to use it as an exit liquidity will feed the jackpot again. So we could do a simple thing, just increase the jackpot tax itself to the max. So it would be like 16, 17% at that moment. Whoever wants to exit, they can. But this would be a vote.
I really like that question, man. Awesome.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Yeah, thanks, buddy. All the good luck for you guys. I think it's awesome. Everything looks very dope. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, Enrique.
Hope to see you on launch.
All right, I think we got one more. We're going to go with Kurt Henry. Kurt, do you want to ask?
Hello, Chilis.
Hey, man, welcome.
Is there any kind of limitation for user on the countries such Russia on VOC?
No, man. Keep in mind, for me, you all guys are just wallets. So I can't actually see where are you from. I can't basically judge you like just from saying that, I asked this question. Basically, I can't do nothing. This is crypto. Everything is decentralized. The jackpot, all those things. So you are investing as usually. And for the contract itself, for our dApps, you're just a wallet. They can't see anything. And we don't do KYCs for people. So yeah, you're free to invest wherever you are.
Okay, secondly, like every casino coin, if someone loses, will the chart be hurt by it?
If I understood correctly, basically you asked if someone wins, if the chart gets hurt. Is that the question?
Yes.
No. It already accumulated in BNBs, so it won't gonna get hurt. It swaps and liquefies it as it goes.
So he's saying that the BNB is paid out, not the tokens, so it will not hurt the chart because the BNB's already been taken out of the chart, buddy. Okay, I guess we can do one really, really quick question if someone's got one left in them. All right. Well then, Mr. What's Up, if you have any closing comments, now is the time, and I will end the recording in just a minute.
All right.
Anything you'd like to close with?
Oh, sorry. Probably didn't hear the last part. Sorry. What I actually want to say for the closing part is keep in mind as an advice from an old trader as me, because I always trust my gut feeling. Like I open a thing, I do my own research, then I get a bit back and I think like, if it would go up, what is the reason for it? So when you take all the conceptuals in it, like the concept of it, the broadest marketing agency, everything that's basically put in together, put all these parts together, you can understand that the sentiment is bullish. So it's up to you to decide. But my only advice is just enjoy the ride.
I like it. Thanks for being here today, bud. All right, give me one sec. Pleasure having you. Let me stop the recording right here.